welcome back to the homestead. It is Sarah from Matt and Sara, and today we are sharing something special with you. We're actually going to be planting outside, which is really exciting. We are going to be getting a whole bunch of onions planted. I did purchase some onion sets, and then we have all those onions seeds we started. But along with that, we have something really exciting to share with you. So Rich and Holly from the Old Swedes farm reached out to us. They are working on a collab right now with Glenn and Annette from the Cow Emporium, and they have a challenge for us. So Matt and I are going to be started on this challenge shortly, and we're hoping you'd like to join us. So the challenge is for the month of February 2023. It's a ways away, and it's a grocery challenge. And if you know me, you know that is my favorite. I love saving money on groceries. I love being really creative with our meals, and I love the idea of a grocery challenge. So the challenge is to grow most of our own food for the month of February. See if we can do it for our families. Grow, raise, forage, whatever you have. The budget is going to be limited. It's going to be for $50 a month for 1 to 2 people. Well, we've got a family of 6, so that probably would be quite hard to do. So we're going to have an extra $25 per each person to spend. So our budget for a family of 6 is $150 for the month. And just to put it in perspective, our normal food budget is $400 a month. So this is going to be tough. And in February, dead of winter, things aren't alive around here, and we won't be growing right then. So it's going to be all on what we do now to get ready for that. Today we are going to be planting some onions, and just for perspective, I cut off the tops of these green onions I planted last year. These were in a pot we planted last year. They actually sat outside, and I noticed this spring, hey, they're coming up. So I brought them in the greenhouse, and now we have green onions for our food. Onions that, you know, basically I didn't pay for because I had already used what I wanted off of these. So our onions this year, we have put in about $12 into all the onions we'll be planting. We had saved some seed from last year. I had also purchased a package of seed and then realized I think I want to plant a little bit more. So I also picked up some pretty affordable sets. So let's get planting. So it is April 28th. This is the earliest we've ever planted our onions, but we have found the perfect spot for them. So Matt is mixing up some soil, and what do you have in there? Peat moss and water so far?
Peat moss, water, and compost.
Awesome. So I don't know if you can tell, but right back here, this is where we've kind of tried to plant flowers in the past, and the kids always kind of run over them, so I don't know if that's the best place we should be planting our onions. But we have a plan. Matt's got some dirt down there. He's going to add this mixture down there, and we're going to get our onions planted in here, hopefully set up a little bit of a barrier for the kids so they're not destroying them. So the main goal of this challenge, just being able to provide more of our own food, doesn't really change anything Matt and I are doing here on the homestead. We already had this goal. This is definitely something we work towards, and I think a lot of people probably have some fears right now, and we've been talking a lot about this. That's not really where we're sitting. I think when it comes down to it, do we think prices in food are going to go up? Yes. Are we worried about that? No. I think just being self-sufficient gives you so much pride already and just joy in doing it. And freedom, there you go. Freedom. It's just kind of something really fulfilling. So we do it for a lot for that reason, a lot for health reasons, and honestly, faith kind of gets us through when we have those worries. So we hope you guys are not dealing with any of that right now. So for the month of February, our plan is to just share a lot with you what our meals are looking like, what we're using, because it'll be winter then, so hopefully we'll put a lot up and have a lot saved, and maybe a few things growing in the greenhouse. And we'll also probably share some kind of grocery hauls type things, kind of show you what we are buying from the grocery store. Right now, our main grocery purchases are dairy. You just need that dairy cow, Matt.
Oh, no room.
We have no room for a dairy cow. Actually, our daughter wrapped up a little gift for me the other day, and I opened it up, and it was just a Lego cow, and she goes, "It's your dairy cow, Mom." And then she gave me this like little tiny barn, and she goes, "This is for you because you don't have a big enough one for our house." I thought it was pretty funny and sweet. Besides dairy, we end up buying a lot of baking ingredients from the store, so flour, salt, things like that. We have been doing really well with saving our own herbs, so we're going to continue doing that. So if you're going to do this challenge along with us and some of the others, I'll share in the description below Rich and Holly and Glenn and Annette's channels if you want to check out what they're doing. But we would ask that you use the hashtag $50 February 2023 so that we can just kind of keep track of all this fun stuff. So exciting. So we're excited to see what we can grow, raise, put up, forage for, and just encourage one another, see what we can get done. It's fun planting the onion sets, but the onion seedlings are so fun to plant because you just barely push them and they're like standing straight up and they're ready to go. These are a yellow Patterson onion I'm planting that we started from seed. Looks like we started them on February 24th. So it's just over 2 months and they're getting planted out. Normally we'd probably be doing this like a month from now, and we've struggled with big onions, but onions can take a little bit of cold, and it's looking like our nights are going to be like high 30s, low 40s, so they should be all right. We're going to end right here. We do have a few more, clearly, still to plant. Looks like Matt might be making some more beds soon. Right, Matt?
Yeah. We got pretty lucky today though, because they are saying it was 89% chance of rain, and it did not rain, so we got lucky. It's been nothing but cold and rain. Even the sun came out today a couple times. It's cold, but the sun came out at least. So glad you got to see us again.
Bye.